It's 52 past 11. The other week on CreatorCast, you might have heard the panel discussing asking viewers for a financial contribution to your channel. And we talked about a few different ways to do that. I think the main topic of the conversation was Patreon. So we dug deep into Patreon. If you haven't seen that now, or if you haven't seen that before, go and see it now. Have a look up here. I mentioned on that discussion that there's a bunch of different ways you can, or different platforms you can use to ask your viewers, in my case, the givers, to contribute to your channel. And one of them was Patreon. The other one was Maker Support. And then there was obviously Spreadshirt for merch and whatnot. And I mentioned that I'd be looking at doing a direct donation link through PayPal. So I had a good look into that. And now I think, so this is the reason I'm doing this. I believe that if you want your viewers to contribute to your channel in any way possible, you have to provide as many options for them as possible. So some people might not like to use Patreon. Some people might not like to make a comment. For me, a comment on a channel is really important, and that is, in a sense, that is a financial contribution. So there's got to be many different ways for people to do this, and it's got to be easy and quick. So I've got set up now a direct entry into PayPal. And so when you go onto my latest daily vlog, which will actually be this one, but there's already one up from 2 days ago, but on this one as well. So you can see, if you show more of the description, this field here, make a one-time PayPal contribution, and that's the link you hit to do that. If you want to become a Patreon, you hit that link. If you want to become, you want to go to Maker Support, hit this link. If you want to go buy my merch, hit that link. But when you hit the PayPal link, it brings you up to this PayPal page, which is making a one-time contribution. And the deal here is you can punch in whatever you want there. And it says here, it says free for you. Photography by BJ Wok, which is me, pays the fee. Plus you may be eligible for buyer protection. So it could be a little confusing because this is Photography by BJ Wok, but that's just my PayPal account. So I've made sure in about this business, it says a Sydney-based photographer with a YouTube channel called Gives a Minute, not necessarily about photography. So that way, anyone clicking that link can clearly see that it actually is me and it is tied to Gives a Minute, because yeah, it might be confusing. If you're new to my channel and you didn't know about Photography by BJ Wok, that's my photography business that's been running since 2007, and that's kind of loosely linked into my channel. So that's what I've done. And that's why I've done it. And I believe it is very important to present as many options and as many easy options. It's got to be easy. It can't be difficult. And people might not want to use PayPal. That's fine. I'm looking into other options as well. But for the time being, it's PayPal, Patreon, Maker Support, and merch for me. And of course, comments. And then once I start my live stream, which will happen whenever, it's pretty much ready to roll. Just got to get a couple more things. I'm going to also have the, what do they call it, on Super Chat on YouTube live streaming. You can make a Super Chat donation very quickly, and then, yeah, that's another plan for later down the track. So if you have any other options and you think this is a good thing, or if you think it's a bad thing, let me know in the comments, because I'm always keen to discuss, because that